This is a letter from an Australian citizen, and I just had to show you this because, to be honest with you, it's exactly the sort of thing I experience whenever I try to open a bank account, or when any government department asks for some ridiculous information that they've already got. This is it, and as far as I'm concerned, it's a letter of the year. It was sent to the DFAT, which is the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade Minister, the Honourable Alexander Downer, and then the then Immigration Minister, the Honourable Amanda Vanstone. The government tried desperately to censure the author, but got nowhere because every legal person who read it nearly wet themselves laughing. Please excuse the language, I will censor that, contained within, but I suspect the author was somewhat upset. I'll let you decide. Dear Minister, it goes, I'm in the process of renewing my passport and still cannot believe this. How is it that Kmart has my address and telephone number and knows that I bought a television set and golf clubs from them back in 1997, and yet the federal government is still asking me where I was born and on what date? For Christ's sakes, do you guys do this by hand? My birth date you have in my Medicare information, and it is on all my income tax forms I've filled for the past 40 years. It is also on my driver's license, on the last 8 passports I've ever had, and on all those stupid customs declaration forms I've had to fill in before being allowed off the planes over the last 30 years. And all those insufferable census forms I've filled out every 5 years since 1966. Also, would somebody please take note, once and for all, that my mother's name is Audrey and my father's name is Jack, and I'd absolutely astounded if that ever changed between now and when I drop dead. Shit. I apologise, Mr. Minister, but I am really pissed off this morning. Between you and me, I've had enough of all this bullshit. You send the application to my house, then you ask me for my bloody address. What the hell is going on with your mob? Have you got a gang of mindless Neanderthal arseholes working there? And another thing, look at my damn picture. Do I look like Bin Laden? Not me personally, understand. I can't even grow a beard, for God's sakes. I just want to go to New Zealand and see my new granddaughter. Yes, my son has interbred with a Kiwi. And would someone please tell me, why would you give a shit whether I plan on visiting a farm in the next 15 days? If I ever got the urge to do something weird to a sheep or a horse, believe me, I'd sure as hell not want to tell anyone. Well, I have to go now, because I have to go to the other end of the city and get another sodding copy of my birth certificate, and to part with another $80 for the privilege of accessing my own information. Would it be so complicated to have all the services in the same spot? To assist in the issuance of a new passport on the same day? Ooh, that would be too bloody easy and makes far too much sense. You'd much prefer to have us running off all over the place like chickens with our perishing heads cut off, and then having to find some high society wanker to confirm that it's really me in the goddamn photo. You know the photo, the one where we're not allowed to smile. You blasted morons. Signed, an irate Australian citizens. P.S. he goes on. Remember when I said above about the picture getting someone in high society to confirm that it's me? Well, my family has been in this country since 1850. In 1856, one of my forefathers took up arms with Peter Lalore. Do you remember the Eureka Stockade? I have also served in both the CMF and regular army for something over 30 years. I went to Vietnam in 1967 and still have high security clearances. I'm also a personal friend of the President of the RSL, and Lieutenant General Peter Cosgrove sends me a Christmas card every year. However, your rules require that I have to get someone important to verify who I am. You know, someone like my doctor, who was born and raised in sodding Pakistan, a country where they either assassinate or hang their ex-prime ministers, and are suspended from the Commonwealth for not having the right sort of government. You're all blank idiots. Thank you.